Exactly.
He's also accused the United States of helping you get out of Uganda. Is that true? Did the U.S. help you get out? And does this explain why you are now in Washington?
I will not not name the people that helped me get out of Uganda. But the most important thing is that I am out of Uganda. But
Wait a second. That doesn't sound like denying. Did the USA, did I get that right? Let's go back and listen to what he says. Listen here. Did the US help you, ladies and gentlemen?
the same part,
Wait a second.
I will not not name the
Also accused the United States of helping you get out of Uganda. Is that true? Did the U.S. help you get out? And does this explain why you are now in Washington?
I will not name the people.
Do you feel still under threat, even far away from Uganda? I mean, do you think there are threats on your life, or because you're across the Atlantic, you are protected? As a conclusion, Bobi Wine, do you still want to be president of Uganda, or have those past experiences, especially this last one, indicated you that it's maybe not something you want to pursue?
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, the president of the National Unity Platform, Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert, famously known as Bobi Wine, is speaking to France 24. Remember, Bobi Wine fled his home shortly after casting his ballot on the 15th January 2026 and ultimately left Uganda just a few days ago after a failed attempt to get him arrested by Muhoozi Kainerugaba and Museveni's foot soldiers. Now, talking to France 24, he indicated that he's planning to go back to Uganda. And what else is he going to be telling us in this exclusive conversation? Let's go on and listen to what he has to say.
Hello and welcome to Tete a Tete here on France 24. Our guest this week is Robert Kyagulanyi. He's better known as Bobi Wine, a star singer turned politician from Uganda. After spending nearly 2 months in hiding after a contested presidential election, which he describes as tainted in order to allow the re-election of Yoweri Museveni for a 7th term, Bobi Wine has resurfaced a few days ago in Washington, where he joins us from. Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you for having me, Mark, and good morning or good afternoon or good evening.
On July 15th, this presidential election took place. After that, you vanished. Can you tell us exactly what happened since?
Well, to be exact, I escaped from my home on the 16th of January, just one day after the election, following a raid on my house. I had earlier got information that there was a plan to harm me, and indeed, when the military raided my house on the orders of General Muhoozi Kainerugaba, the son of Museveni and the head of our military, I made my way out of my house, and I was in hiding for almost 2 months, following not private but public orders for my execution. Eventually, I was able to escape my country and resurface in Washington. But in between, my home was raided again and run over. My wife was assaulted and my family members. My wife ended up in hospital, and the military has been occupying my home since then.
But you were able to escape from them for weeks, even nearly 2 months. This shows that maybe you were helped by some official, and maybe some in the regime are not totally in agreement with the order to go after you.
Sure. Most importantly, the people of Uganda shielded me everywhere I go. The common people risked their lives and families to house me, to feed me, and to clothe me, and to accommodate me. But most importantly, I had assistance from security people that I will not mention from within the regime who are not in agreement with the way our country is being run. Most importantly, the way our military is being run by the son of the current president. So
I love that. And I'm sorry, I'm going to have to make a comment here. I love the fact that, we happen to know that the folks within the Museveni criminal regime who are not happy with the way things are going, especially in the military, the most sensitive institution in any country. Now, I know for sure you cannot rule people with an iron fist for 40 years and you think that all people are happy. But it gives you a different feeling when you get to know that, hey, there are actually folks who are going to be like, hey, they're coming after you. Please use this route or take this action and stuff like that. That's incredible.
I was assisted and I was able to escape the country through one of the big countries that I will not mention.
You've been arrested before. I mean, you've been in trouble, if I may use the expression, with the regime before. Why did you feel that this time you needed to flee? I mean, do you think they were after you, not only to capture you, but also possibly to kill you?
Yes, I've been arrested before, I've been tortured before, but this time it was explicit. In the past, the people that were in charge of the military, yes, they were brutal, as arrogant and as murderous as General Museveni's son. This time, the person who is in charge is known for brutality. He tortures people for fun and kills people for fun. He himself confessed to killing 24 of my friends, and he said publicly that he was looking for me to make sure I am the 25th dead body. He has threatened to kill before, and he has done it. He has threatened to capture our people, and he has done it. He threatened to raid my house, and he did it. Beat up my wife, and she ended up in hospital. So when he threatened to kill me, I knew that my death was imminent. And indeed, there were very many roadblocks mounted all over the country looking for me. There were many raids on the officials of my party, the members of parliament, and even my personal assistant. His house was raided, and his wife was abducted. Up to now, the wife of Sheriff Naja, my personal assistant, is missing. She was picked up from the military, from the house by the military, and this was on camera. And up to now, she has not been seen again.
And I'm sorry again to pause here, but I want to paint a clear image here, because you have so many regime apologists who engage in gaslighting and utter manipulation, and they've been able to convince a few rubes, and these rubes are victims of the Museveni's criminal regime. But somewhere, they believe that by making fun of the people who are suffering makes them something special. You have them making fun of the liberation struggle and the struggles and trials of Bobi Wine because they do not support him. And that's their right. I mean, I'm not calling you to support Bobi Wine. You can support whoever you want. But it is ridiculous to the core. If you turn Bobi Wine's struggles into jokes and laughter as moments of banter, that is utterly stupid. I mean, we're talking about a command of the Defense Forces who posted a picture, a photo of Bobi Wine's bodyguard tortured, and then said, hey, I've been keeping him in my basement. A man who has bragged about killing people. He says, hey, so-and-so killed this number. I want to surpass him. Ladies and gentlemen, that's where we are. And whoever doesn't understand how dangerous our country is finding, the situation our country is finding itself, is not far from blind, ignorant, or utterly stupid. We have a man who prides in killing citizens. Take all the time you have and think about that. It doesn't matter whether you support Bobi Wine or any politician. It doesn't even matter whether you are political or apolitical. It just takes a sense of humanity and a little bit of common sense to be like, this is wrong. Why would a man brag about killing? Saying, I can kill you whenever I want. Or I've killed 22 of your supporters. I'm coming after you. and you do not have a comment, or you don't think that is wrong because you are apolitical? How about you are stupid? And I'm sorry to say that. Jeez.
General Muhoozi Kainerugaba, who you've mentioned repeatedly on social media, he accused you actually of fleeing to the United States already back in January, and that you're actually spending your time having a good time in the United States. What is your response to those allegations?
Yeah.
Well, I hope that the words of Muhoozi Kainerugaba, who is the head of our military, show the image of what our military is like. First of all, I'm confident to communicate that the military is not as
It's got a whopping three hairs. Is there something like 3 hairs?
professional as it's supposed to be. He said that I was 1 minute on January 30th. He said I was in America, but then he was looking for me. He raided my house later, and he has been raiding people. The things that he does and the things that he says, that is supposed to communicate to the world what our military is like in Uganda.
Exactly.
He's also accused the United States of helping you get out of Uganda. Is that true? Did the US help you get out? And does this explain why you are now in Washington?
I will not name the people that helped me get out of Uganda. But the most important thing is that I am out of Uganda. But
Wait a second. That doesn't sound like denying. Did the USA, did I get that right? Let's go back and listen to what he says. Listen here. Did the US help you, ladies and gentlemen?
the same.
Wait a second.
I will not name the.
Also accused the United States of helping you get out of Uganda. Is that true? Did the US help you get out? And does this explain why you are now in Washington?
I will not name the people that helped me get out of Uganda. But the most important thing is that I am out of Uganda. But the same person has accused many countries. He has threatened to capture Kenya.
That doesn't sound like denial to me. Let me know what you think.
He has come out. He has threatened to capture Sudan, and he has actually come out to proudly boast for murdering people in South Sudan. So this is a person that will attack anybody at leisure.
That's not an admission, and it is not a denial. It is a nebulous response right there. It is political, it is calculated, and I like it.
Do you feel still under threat, even far away from Uganda? I mean, do you think there are threats on your life, or because you're across the Atlantic, you are protected?
I'm sorry I'm cutting you short, and this is because
if you want to watch this full video, you got to get on YouTube, search for Mordecai Marissa Live to get the rest of this video.
you heard it.
Did you enjoy what you just watched?
I'm sure they did.
I'm going to guess that you did. How about you consider subscribing to Mordecai Marissa Live YouTube channel? Thank you.